kick it to the girl you want because they were walking on chaperones. And second, the religion is just why? It's ridiculous. Why? You understand me? I'll break it down. One time when I was in Pakistan, there was this beautiful, beautiful young girl, right? Walking down the street by herself and everything. And as she got closer, come up and smell like tigers. Man, that's something they can't do.
Oh, shit. That's cold. You're fucking people too, bro.
I don't know. Some of them girls in the country, they have some real beautiful faces, though.
You know, keep it real. You can't even see the face with the thing, the veil. Oh, what are you talking about, bro? These girls like ninjas walking
You
around.
come from the rest of countries, huh? If you catch your girlfriend cheating, right? Even if she wasn't cheating, you can drag her by her hair down the street, slice her throat. I mean, bro, what the fuck? They treat me like dogs. So as a matter of fact, they treat dogs better than they treat women. They're crazy, that Sharia law. Wake your brother up.
Sahi, wake up. Life can be confusing. Like, no one understands the struggle. But there is hope. Find calm in the chaos at your local youth wellness hub. Tylenol. Sense long-lasting relief from the #1 doctor-recommended brand for arthritis pain. Tap into slots with over 1,000 games and new ones added daily. Tap into slots. Tap into Botano. Botano. The game starts now. Wake up.
Good morning.
Morning.
Why do you have to make so much noise last night? What's the matter with you? Don't you have respect for anyone?
No, I sit down for 5 seconds. He's starting interviewing already. Come on.
Who's that? Okay.
Hey guys, this is here. Hey.
Hey, good morning. You look nice.
Thank you.
Have a coffee with us?
No, that's okay.
Look, sweetheart, whatever you're selling, I don't think we're interested in it. So,
Be quiet, Sal.
so we're doing it Sunday.
You have to say for a friend.
Fine. Yeah, you both can talk about it.
Thanks.
Hey, I have to talk to you.
No one.
The guy from my village approached me with an offer for the school.
Yeah.
Depending on a couple of things, like I said,
Depends on a couple things like one.
I'm thinking this is the time now.
But I'm not gonna run a convenience store. You know that. And I'm already making a living as a graphic designer. I don't have time for it.
That's another thing I would like to discuss with you. Forget about this stupid thing you do. Computer, graphic design, or whatever you call it. It won't make any money to pay your real bills.
What makes enough money so I can pay for the basement I live in?
That's a problem with you. You are too stiff. When I was your age, I used to be the guy I can find. The big black guys here on the street when I first came here. I would say, excuse me, what is your name? When he said his name to me, I would say, you can't have that name. That name is mine. I'm the only one can have this name, motherfucker. And I would slap his face just to see what he would do. You can't be scared.
What's
of
good?
anything. Anybody in this life.
You hear yourself, Mama? You're getting crazy.
Doing a late night
Crazy.
stream.
Listen to yourself. You're crazy.
I'm seriously thinking to sell this house. This business. Everything in one shot.
Yeah, now I know you're talking crazy. You're not gonna sell anything.
My phone's on the charger right now, so I can't even move my phone.
Worry about Jahara.
But I'm gonna move my phone in a bit. I just need to charge it up.
Rich family. She won't have to wait.
Bella, you're not gonna marry off to any guy, especially someone she doesn't know. What about me? I'm still living in a
What you
basement.
guys saying though?
You can't sell the house.
I want you to get married and take over the business. Stop the bullshit.
So you guys on today? Saturday night.
Hey, come back here.
It's my first stream in a long time on this channel.
Come back.
I'll be doing a lot of late night streams. So I wasn't even gonna start streaming today, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start today. Get this momentum going in my head, just, you know, get a little momentum in my head going. But yeah. Start the year strong, even though today is the 4th. Start the year strong. You said it's 7:50 p.m. here in New Zealand. Oh, shout out to you. 7:50 p.m. in New Zealand. Damn. Oh, this is so right now. You're just pretty much chilling. That's crazy. I guess this is a good time to start streaming then. I've never been to New Zealand. Heard it's a beautiful country. Yeah, man, just gonna start doing a bit more streaming. I think, wait, what time is it right now? It's 1:50. It's 1:50 right now in Toronto, Canada. So, yeah, I'm gonna be doing like 12. I'll start around 12. If it's 7, like you said, it's 7:15 New Zealand right now. So if I start streaming around 12 every night to like, not even sure. I won't even say like how long, but that'll be my start time. Start doing my daily streaming and get back into the flow of things. I think the last time I was on this channel streaming was like in August, I think. Was it August? maybe July. Yeah, I think it was July. That was the last time, I think. I'm not even sure. But we're gonna get back to it. Get in the flow of things. And last summer too, in the summertime I was going through a lot of stuff, so I kind of like threw my flow off with streaming. So now everything's a bit more organized. A new start for the year. So yeah, everything's gonna be good. The last summer was up and down. Too many things going on. Kind of threw off my flow. Kind of hard to focus because I was going through a whole bunch of stuff in the summer. I'm hoping this summer I don't go through the same bull that I was going through, but never know. But yeah. Next time I'll probably be streaming off my computer. Next time. Yeah. Shit. I just dropped my controller. 1 second. You say, yeah. Oh, what content I want to do? Yeah, Happy New Year to you too. I'm not even sure. I think I'm just gonna be reacting to a lot of stuff going on. Just gonna get back in the flow and start reacting to stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'll be doing, just to kind of figure out what I want to do, right? Just react to a couple stuff. Obviously, I'm just streaming off my phone right now, but gotta start somewhere. I set up my computer. Well, I'll set it up to my computer next time, and then start just doing some content. Then I could actually upload some of the content as well, and just kind of get a flow going with some content on the channel. I'm definitely gonna figure it out. Try to make it entertaining. Like later on today, I'm gonna think about what specifically kind of contents or stuff I want to react to. But I think it's just gonna be general viral trendy stuff. Stick to that for now. Whatever you guys are interested in. You know what I mean? Like if you have any ideas too, you can let me know. But that's pretty much what I'm thinking. Just do some reaction videos, get a flow going. Because with the internet nowadays, a lot of people just like to be tapped into other stuff. So I feel like that's probably the best thing for me. Just react to a couple clips every night. Just get a flow going. So I just choose a couple things that I want to react to, and then set up my computer and everything, and stream from my computer. I actually need to get I have a Sony camera, but I need to get the battery. I don't know how the battery died. It's a brand new camera, but the battery actually died. I don't know how. Maybe because I left it on or some shit. I think I left it on. Yeah, I left it on a couple of times, but the battery died, so I gotta order a pair of batteries. But I think I'll just stream from my computer first, and then I'll order the batteries actually this week. or later today I'll order the batteries. I'll look online and see if I can find those batteries, order them. That I could stream from my camera through my computer, and it'll be a lot clearer. I actually have a nice LED light over there, so it's gonna be really nice. Like if my phone wasn't charging right now, I'll be able to show you guys what I'm working with. Yeah, respect, man. Appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna figure it out. I'm just, just trying to get in the flow. Cause I wasn't even, like I said, I wasn't gonna start streaming today, but I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it, start streaming. Cause if I had to like think about, okay, I need to go get a battery, I need to get everything perfect, then I wouldn't even stream. So, but sometimes you just have to start messy, you know what I mean? Start messy, and then everything will come together. Especially when you're trying to do something, you gotta start messy. And then you figure it out while you go. You learn new things, learn how you want to do it, you know what I mean? And that's life too. You just have to take a step, take action, start doing stuff until you figure it out. It's just like cooking, you know what I mean? I look at learning something or doing something new like cooking. You gotta like just experiment, see how you make certain kind of recipes, mess up a few times, and you actually learn how to like actually do it properly. You're like, oh shit, wasn't that hard? You know what I mean? Like the first thing I cook, I won't even say cook, but I'll say bake. First thing I did when I was young was I like cheesecake. So the first thing I did was like, okay, I'm gonna bake a cheesecake. Got the ingredients, messed up like a couple of times, and then after that, man, I make the best cheesecakes. Literally. I even remember I'm so good at making it that this girl that I used to talk to at the time, like I made her it, and then she was just like so surprised. She's like, yo, this shit tastes way better than what I usually get outside. Then she also even bought me a blender. She literally bought me a new blender. She's like, yo, I'm gonna buy you a new blender. Here's a new blender. Cause I think my old blender died or something like that. Something happened to the old blender. But it died, and then then she was like, yo, I'm just gonna buy you a new blender. Don't even worry about buying one. So she bought me a blender and shit. Yeah, I even taught homies how to make that cheesecake too. I think my cheesecake recipe is the best. I don't care what anyone says. Because I messed up so many times, and then I learned how to make the perfect cheesecake. I'm telling you, the perfect cheesecake. Because I showed my homie too, and yo, this guy literally was like, yo, you make the best cheesecake, I swear. He also, I gave him the ingredients and stuff. He tried to make it, messed up a couple times, and then he finally made it. Every time he forgets the ingredients, he calls me like, yo, bro, how do you make those cheesecake again? You know what I mean? So like I was saying, that's kind of off topic, but like I was saying, like, you just gotta start messy when you're doing things and figure it out. So it's me starting messy right now with the streaming, just streaming off my phone, whatever. Go with the flow. You know what I mean? And then eventually everything will just upgrade. Like I have the equipment and stuff, but I'm just waiting until I'm gonna wait until like the next stream to kind of like elevate it up a bit more. But yeah, just start messy with whatever you're doing. You just have to take action. if you ain't taking the action, you're not really gonna do anything. You know what I mean? Because yeah, it could not be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You know what I mean? But as long as you know you're taking that action, you're working towards that perfection in your head, even though nothing's perfect. But like, you know what I mean? Things are gonna be better in a sense. So you just gotta put in the work, man. Take your time, mess up. Don't be scared to fail, because that's growth right there. When you fail, you grow. Because when you fail, you learn something new, and you also learn how to like do it better, 10 times better than how you started out. You know what I mean? And you getting confidence. You know what I mean? You're getting confidence to say, yo, I messed up. Some people, they're scared to fail. That's the problem. It's like, you can't be scared to fail. Like, everyone fails. At one point in their life, everyone fails. And eventually they figure it out. Yeah, man. I'm just watching a little movie right now. And I'm gonna, I don't know how long I've been on here, but I've been on here 20 minutes. Tomorrow I'm gonna set it up a bit better. And like I said, I'm gonna figure out some topics. For sure. But I'm not in a rush, you know what I mean? Just going at my own pace. And one thing I wanna say too, don't try to compete with other people, you know what I mean? Don't compete with no one. Don't ever compete with no one. Even if their shit looks 10 times better, don't compete with them. Try to be the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? Try to be a better version of yourself. Like whatever you are right now, try to be a better version. Don't try to like compete with someone else, because that will mess up your confidence. That'll throw you off your game, because you'll think, oh, I don't have this equipment. I'm not doing it this way. I'm not doing it that way. Nah, you're made unique for a reason. You know what I mean? You're made to do things in your own way. That's how you really that's how people appreciate you. You know what I mean? You don't need to do stuff or try to look at someone else and try to be or do what they're doing. Just feel like you're valuable, you know what I mean? Because everyone's valuable. You just have to legit just don't compete with people. Compete with the old version of yourself. Try to be a better version of you. Because I know people that I used to call close friends. And I used to think, I used to help these guys too. In certain I used to help people. I still help people. But I used to help these guys in so much things. And what I found out was they weren't even, the crazy thing is, one of the person I used to help, and I remember even going to the hospital. Literally, the man's hand was messed up, broke his hand, went to the hospital, brought him food. When I used to smoke, I don't smoke anymore. Brought him some weed. You know what I mean? Because he's like, yo, can you bring me some weed? Can you bring me this? Can you bring me that? I'm like, all right, bro. But I used to go there and bring him food, because he's like, I hate the hospital food. I'm like, yo, I'll buy you some food. I do this. So I've done so much good for some people, and I put them in a certain category. And then what I found out was, I stopped talking to that person actually last year. I've been talking to him for a while though. But what I found out was last year, we're having a conversation, because I was like, yo, what's the conversation? How did the conversation start? We're talking about music, and then I was telling him about, I could have, back in the day, not back in the day, but like when I first started producing music, because I produce music, make beats and stuff, and I also rap and record, right, and do all that stuff. So when I first started producing, I was supposed to sign with Rich Gang when Cash Money just rebranded their label after the Lil Wayne situation. I was supposed to actually sign with them for production, and then I even went to the studio I went to where Pharrell showed up at, a whole bunch of shit. Anyways, don't want to get too much into that, but we're talking about that, and then pretty much, I remember he was just, I don't remember what he said, but he was like, "Oh, I know more people in the industry than you," and I was like, "What? How do you know more people?" I'm like, I don't care if you know more people in the industry than me. I'm not competing with you. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm competing with you," and then I was just like, I was super shocked because I'm like, yo, I help people. I try to put people on my connects, who I know, and all this kind of stuff. And then I figured out that the man was competing with me. And I realized, yo, it's crazy that you can have friends that you think means you well, but they're competing with you. That's why I say to a lot of people, don't compete with no one. If you want to compete with someone, compete with the old version of yourself. Because that's the only way you're going to elevate is competing with you, trying to be a better person tomorrow or 10 seconds from now or whatever, you know what I mean? So the crazy thing, just to find out that he was competing with me, it kind of irks me because I was like, yo, that's crazy. The amount of love I showed you, help you out with certain things, connect you with certain people, and showed you how to like do certain kind of things. But I don't want to go down too much that route of just talking about him too much. But the whole thing I'm trying to get at is like, just don't compete with people. Just do you know what I mean? Because once you start competing with people, you're gonna fail. You know what I mean? Because you're not gonna be able to do what someone else is doing. Because you're just like, when you're looking at what someone else is doing, you're not actually taking the opportunity to work on the stuff that you're not good at to actually get better. You know what I mean? You're looking at someone else and you're like, okay, he's better at this, he's doing this, so I gotta do this. And it's like, no, you gotta do what you need to do right now to elevate yourself, not to put yourself in a box where you don't know what his situation is or that person's situation. You just gotta work on you know what I mean? So don't compete with people, just work on yourself. Only person you're supposed to compete with is you, because that's the only way you're gonna be better. Only way you're gonna elevate yourself too. Because the same guys competing with me was literally the same guys competing with me. Oh, you said, oh, yeah, man. The same guy who was competing with me is like, I don't even know, man. Like he ain't even doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I kind of I'm beating a dead horse right now. But anyways, yeah, man. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, man. Just do a little short stream today. Rough, you know what I mean? So definitely gonna see you guys tomorrow around. I think I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do like early streams. Hopefully, if I'm not like, sometimes in the nighttime I'm like super tired, so I go to bed at like, it depends. Sometimes I'll go to bed at like 12, and then sometimes I'll go to bed at like 4 or 3 or whatever. But usually I'm gonna make sure that this is a part of my schedule before I go to bed. I'm gonna be doing a live stream on this channel. Just either I'm just chopping it up, talking, you know what I mean? Just kicking it like I'm doing right now, or I'm just gonna be reacting to stuff. But since I know that people in New Zealand is watching me right now, man, we gonna do the stream around this time. Yeah, shout out to you, brother. Appreciate the support. Shout out to New Zealand. Yeah, I could show you guys my little setup over here. Yeah, I'll flip the camera and show you guys. Before I head out, I'm gonna show you guys just a little, just chilling, right? So I'm just gonna show you guys how my place is looking and shit. Even though it's kind of a mess right now, but it's like my little. Okay, I'm just watching a movie, but whatever. Flip the camera. Oh shit. Damn, it's all dark over there. It's crazy. 1 second. Yeah, this is my light. Turn this shit on. Oh. Like my neighbor's gonna be able to see me. But yeah, you see this light, how bright that shit is? Yeah. Shit extra bright. So my dog over there, she's chilling on her little bed. Yeah, man. This is where I record, do my music and shit. Set up right here. Most of my equipment is in my room, actually. So, hopefully when I set up everything, you guys will be able to see, like, the other stuff that I have. And this is a little booth I made. It's a mess in here right now. It's a booth I made. Those are my speaker stand. That's a mess in there. Gotta clean that up. But I had to take out I had a whole bunch of these foams in here. I had to take them all out because my unit was kind of damp, so I had to take them out. And then a whole bunch of drywall work and stuff getting done in here. So, yeah. So this is like the booth I made. Like literally just I screwed everything together. It's still like at the back, I didn't paint the back. All my computer gear and shit. You guys seen the raw take in the back. You guys seen everything raw right now. But yeah. It's a mess in here, but I don't really care, man. I'm just kicking it. And you guys want to see some? You guys want to see some? Some real money? Some real money right here. Got a whole bunch of real dollars right here. Yeah, this coin right here is like, yeah, this one's a big boy right here. Next one over here too. My Canadian one. Stacking that gold, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just chilling still. Show you guys a little bit of what I got going on over here. So I'm a music nerd, you could say that. But I also like real money. I'm not even flexing. I'm just showing you guys what I'm on, what I like, kind of things I'm into. Show you guys my mic. You see my mic right here. At least make the video a bit more entertaining, even though I'm not really, this is just a little live stream. Ain't nothing really special going on, but yeah, this is my setup, my mic right here. Shit. I'll show you guys I'll show you guys some music next time. Got some music. I actually have a whole bunch of shit I'm about to put out, but I'll show you guys that next time. But yeah, man. So what I'm working with right here. How much what? All respect, brother. Yeah. What do you mean? What are you asking? How much for the coin or for like my setup? My setup is this ain't even like the full setup, but it's just like a few things I have out here. Cause I have other monitors and stuff, and then I have speaker monitors. I have other speakers, and I have actual 2 monitors, so I could use for like gaming or just like whatever. Then I have actual mixer and stuff that I could mix the audio for like podcasts or whatever, just, you know what I mean? But the coins, yeah, the coin, let's just say this ain't even like all my coins, but I'll show you guys. I'll show you some. This ain't even all my stuff. Most of my shit is in a vault. I don't keep it at home. But like, for example, this is like half. So this is like ½ ounce. You know what I mean? I'm into coins and shit. I like coins. This is like ½ ounce. So this is like, what? Fuck, how much is that right now? The prices went up still, so this shit's like, how much is that? Okay, Canadian dollars, this is like 3,200 in Canadian, $3,200 or 3,300 Canadian. And then this one is a 4 ounce. So this is around 6,200 to 6,200 something, I think. Prices went up, so I don't even know. And then this one right here is one of my American coins. This one's way more. This is like pretty much like 7 racks Canadian. And then you guys want to see the difference? This is the difference right here. I'm not flexing. I'm just showing you what's going on. So this is a gram. So this is like around $275. $275. So around these two are like six something. No, I don't even know, honestly. They're expensive though. But this ain't even my full setup. This is just like a little bit of stuff. And this ain't even a lot, honestly. It's like, this is like 20 grand right here. Like 20 grand. This ain't even a lot. I have like way more than this. It's just like a little bit. And obviously I got this on one of these. This is like, fuck, how much is this? This is like 2,300 or 2,500? 2,300? Yeah, 2,300. But yeah, this for my pendant still. I have a pendant. I have a little pendant. It goes with the pendant. Gold pendant. So I just add this shit in there. Add it to my chain. And a little pendant right here. But this ain't even like I said, this ain't even like a lot. This is only 20 grand. It's not really a lot. Just a little bit. That's the thing, when you have this shit, you wanna, if I went to the vault right now and I brought out more, it wouldn't make any sense. Too much risk to have so much at home. But yeah, you don't wanna have like 50K worth of gold in your house. Nah. Makes no sense. But like, just keep a little bit at home, just in case you wanna just go buy some shit or just, you know, whatever. Just wanna look at it. But yeah, I have a lot in the vault, no cap. No cap. I won't even disclose how much I have in the vault. But this is just a small little bit I have. Yeah, I got some. Yeah, I have an album. I'm actually. It's pretty much finished. I shouldn't even say that. It's finished, but I'm kind of releasing it. I have a rollout plan. Like, I dropped a song already, so I'm kind of just releasing it. Not just write it like a full, like the end of like pretty much by March, the whole album will be out, but I'm releasing it like in small pieces where it doesn't like, I don't want to like put all that music out at once, and then I actually want to roll it out. I don't want to just drop a whole album like, and like, you know what I mean? I want to actually just roll it out properly, so I have a plan. But yeah, the album's actually really fucking good. Can't even lie. Everything I recorded here, I mixed it, mastered it, did everything on my own. Right, I wrote everything. Everything I wrote, everything I sang. And it sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. So I'm probably gonna run some YouTube ads and shit, and whatever promo I need to run to kind of build awareness around the project. But You know what I mean? It's a really good project. I just hope. I'm hoping that I could get more people to listen to it, but I'm not even worried about people listening to it. It's more, the reason I did a project too is more for me, because I love music and I want to just put out bodies of work. So I'm just kind of just like, all right, I'm going to record a whole album and just drop it in like, I don't really want to say the rollout plan, even though, yeah, I don't want to put too much stuff out there, but drop it in like small kind of ways, whatever, and then just drop the whole album and stuff like that. But it's most of the songs are not gonna be. I'm not gonna drop all the songs. I mean, when I do drop the album, there's gonna be new songs on it. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm not really looking for people to check it out like that. But I'll still run some ads on this shit. You know what I mean? But this is. I'll put this shit away. I'm not really like looking for a ton of people to look at or check out the project, but it's coming out. It's more for me. I honestly don't really care about like the numbers. I just want to release. My goal is to release at least. I want to drop at least 10 projects. Not this year, but this year for sure I want to drop 3 projects. One's already done, rolling it out right now, and yeah, I'm gonna start working on the next one very soon. But pretty much by next week, I think. Yeah, by next week I'll start working on the next album, because I already started rolling this one out. So yeah. TJ Booking. Yeah, I appreciate it. But like I said, I'm not just streaming because I want people to check out my project. I'm just, really just trying to tap in, trying to get back into the flow of things. You know what I mean? But if you guys do want to check it out, I dropped a song on my channel, Maxin Passion. You know what I mean? So check it out there. I dropped 1 song. So, but it's not, to me, I really don't really care. It's more just for me, because in a couple of years, I want to be able to look back and say, yo, I recorded 10 projects all on my own, mixed and mastered it, produced all the beats, and it sounds fucking amazing. You know what I mean? So that's just one of my goals, like one of my bucket list goals that I want to do for myself. But also my next goal is to just get back into things, just try to stream a bit more instead of just like going ghost for months and stuff, even though I was going through a whole bunch of stuff this past year. But yeah, and like I said, I'm gonna set up the camera here properly, and then just kind of have a nicer setup where it's not just off my phone and it kind of looks weird and different angles, even though it's just, you know what I mean, me just kind of rambling, trying to get through things right now or figure it out. But I appreciate it, no cap, because I'm working on a lot of things right now, but I'm not like working on other things on the side where it's taking up some of my energy. But I want to dedicate like I said, even if it's like an hour, if I'm too tired, half an hour, start streaming every night, just to kind of get back into the flow. You know what I mean? So, and then I'll also be, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll be playing. I'll preview some of my songs. I won't show all the songs, even though they're all done. But I'll just preview the ones that are out and are about to get dropped. Like, I could preview one right now, but next time, you know what I mean? Don't want to overwhelm myself with doing too much tonight, because like I said, I was just trying to break the ice and start doing it. And the thing is, I'm not streaming just to make money or anything. I don't really care about that shit. Like, it's just one of the things I want to start doing. Because I remember last year I said I wanted to do it and start getting back into the flow. And then obviously a lot of things happened during that time. So now it's a new year, new start, and yeah, it's time to just roll with it. I'm not worried about like money and all that shit, just to stream and all that. Nah. Even if this channel is not monetized, it doesn't matter to me. It's more just me just kind of like, you know, connecting with you guys out there and meeting new people. Yeah, man. How was your New Year? How's your New Year celebration? Yeah, that was crazy. Like, I seen a video of yeah, it was Sweden. I seen a video in Sweden where there's a bar in the, what's the place called? I forgot where it's called, but anyways, there's a bar fire. That shit was insane. Just seeing that shit, people are still partying. I was going, like, even that video I'll probably react to, because that was insane. People, they weren't even taking it serious, and 40 people died. Crazy. You're saying shout out to a lot of drinking, and okay. Wait, what beach? Like, which beach was that? I actually want to get to know, like, more around the world. Like, you just said something that I didn't even know. Like, you guys have a beach close by? I also love the beach, honestly. That's one place that I'm always happy. It's like because one thing you guys don't even know about me, I'm Jamaican, so I actually grew up on an island, and then I moved to Canada and shit like that. So I really fucking, like, beaches are like, it's like, that's like my favorite spot to be, at the beach. But that's good. At least you're having a little fun, because this year I kind of took a break. I didn't really do too much myself. I kind of just, you know, kind of just kicked back, kind of just stayed home a bit. Just, I didn't really want to do much this year, honestly, because I was more just kind of prepping my mind for the new year, trying to see what I wanted to get done. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, we have a beach in Toronto, but I won't even say it's a beach. It's called well, it's not really a beach, bro. I can't consider it a beach because it's a lake. It's lake water. It's fresh water. And I'm from Jamaica, so like most of the beaches are salt water. So, but we call it the beaches in Toronto. It's a little area in Toronto, but yeah. They had fireworks at there's a place called Harborfront in Toronto. They had fireworks there. I was supposed to go there and meet a couple friends and chill and do a whole bunch of stuff, but like I said, that didn't happen because I was first that on New Year's Eve, it was actually freezing, so I didn't even want to go out. And then I was just like, you know what? I'll just stay home and just kind of figure out what I want to do, like kind of just prep for the new year, like what I want to get done and what I want to do instead of just like getting super drunk on a cold day outside and watching fireworks and stuff like that. Well, you're lucky you went to the beach, man. Means it's probably, is it, you guys get snow over there or is all year warm? Because that's pretty nice if it's all year warm. That's like Jamaica. Like, I'm supposed to even go away this month, but I'm probably, most likely I'm gonna stay. I could go away, but I'm gonna stay because I don't wanna. Yeah, I don't wanna go away because I'm trying to get into a flow of things right now. Oh, it's summer right now. Oh, that's actually pretty dope. So you guys do get snow, or it's summer all year round? Because that's pretty dope if it's summer all year round. But if it's summer right now, that's even better. Honestly. But yeah, like I was saying, I was supposed to go away. Usually I go away in January and go somewhere. But this year, I'm not going away. I'm trying to get my mind focused instead of going away, coming back, and then now my flow is off. My momentum is off. So I'm gonna stay because also I'd have to like make accommodation for my dog, get a dog sitter, yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff. That's not even a problem. It's just trying to keep my momentum going instead of just like leaving, coming back, feeling good about the trip, and then kind of like forgetting about all the plans that I have for the new year. Yeah, man. Oh, I didn't even know that. I learned something new today. You guys have 2 different islands? That's actually really dope. So which, are you on the North Island or the South? And which one you guys have more people, I guess? Like the population is bigger. That's pretty dope still. 2 islands. So you could take the boat across. That's actually dope. That sounds fun. That's actually really dope. Now I actually want to do my research. I have to, later on I'm probably going to watch a YouTube video just to like kind of get like an understanding. But that's pretty dope still. Because 2 islands. Oh. Okay. So are you on the north side or the south side? That's actually really dope. I didn't even know that. That's pretty. I thought it was just one place, but 2 islands? That's awesome still. Do you live close to the beach? I love the beach. I can't even lie. I actually love the beach. It's my happy place. Oh, rugby team. Okay. Is it one team? Or like 2 different city team? Stop. Lay down. Or is that's probably one team. So I'm assuming. Nah, New Zealand sounds like a place I need to visit. Especially that you guys have 2 islands and beaches. Yeah. Oh, one team. Okay. Yeah, that's dope still. So it's just one. So even though it's 2 islands, there's no like 2 different cities, or it's just one altogether. Cause there's some places where even though it's like broken. Like for example, we actually have an island in Toronto. Actually, it's called the Toronto Island, but it's not too. It's because it's in the city. It's not really. It's not like 2 cities or anything like that. But yeah, like there's certain places like, especially in Miami or in Florida, I should say, where there's like 2 different cities. Like you'll cross over this bridge and then now you're in, I don't know, Broward County or whatever, or Lauderdale, or yeah, just different places, you know what I mean? So yeah, Miami is one of the places I like to. I love Miami. I used to go there every Christmas. Every Christmas I used to be in Miami. Every Christmas. Like literally every Christmas. South Beach, all over. It used to be fun going there every Christmas. Now I don't go there every Christmas. Yeah, I've done a lot of like dumb stuff down there. Went down there, just spent a whole bunch of money. Just on like stupid shit, like cabs, just like that's the only place I've spent like a crazy amount of money on cabs. Like crossing from like what you call it? Bayside to go to South Beach. Spent like almost $200 on cab just to cross the bridge, just to go across. Because I was trying to get something to eat. Like, okay, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Jumped in the cab, over almost $200. Literally, almost $200. But I've done a lot, and yeah, I can't lie, Miami, Florida is like one of my favorite places too. Because I've gone alligator hunting, like in the Everglades. That shit's fun as hell. Yeah, it gets hot in the summer in Toronto. Definitely gets hot, but we only have 2 months in the year where it really gets hot. August, obviously, is the hottest month. Sometimes July's kind of hot, but I mean, it depends though, but August is usually hotter. June is more just like rainy. Sorry, it's more just like raining season. Just like the sun's out, but it's like rainy, a lot of rain. And May is like kind of the same, raining. So, but it does get hot here. But that's the thing with Canada. Canada is a beautiful country, but the only thing that sucks is that we don't have like we're pretty much always in the cold. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I still love Canada. It's still a nice country. Yeah, we do get it. Not too much unless you go to like Vancouver, area, BC area. You'll be able to see it a lot more and kind of like. But with like I'm telling you, I live in Toronto, so even in Toronto, being in the city, it's hard for you to even see stars. So you can't really see much, but you could tell when certain like if you go further out the city, you'll be able to see a lot more. Like honestly. But that's the thing with living in any city. There's just a lot of lights. So you won't be able to see the stars. When I go to the cottage and stuff, then I could see a lot more things. I could see stars. I could see like I could actually just see like the moon and stuff like that. Yeah, I could still see the moon in the city, but not like as clear as when you're in like what you call it? Just like a outside kind of area, outside of the city. But that's how it is when you live in the city. But yeah, if you guys ever go to Miami, you guys definitely gotta go alligator hunting. Like that shit is like it's fun and it's scary at the same time. Because we caught like baby alligator. We didn't like the big ones. We were trying to catch those, but yeah, they broke the what you call it, the net like a couple times, and then we just didn't want to get in like we didn't want to put ourselves in danger, so we're like, yo, fuck it, we're just gonna catch like the baby ones. Caught a couple baby ones. I have pictures of that. What else? Even in Everglades too, I never knew that there was alligator. I forgot what the fish is called, but there's a fish that has an alligator, the mouth, and it's a fish. So when you like, it looks like an alligator, but it has a fish body. It's like it's crazy. Like, so it's like I learned a lot just going there because I'm just like, yo, this place is like where it's the most infested with alligators and stuff. There's been dead bodies in that place. You guys seen CSI? You kind of know, like, even though CSI is not like, it's not real, but some of those stories are based on like real events and stuff that happened in Florida. So they kind of use that as a script. But people dump bodies there. There's tons of just dead animals and stuff that are in the Everglades, and it's big. It's like if you're when you're in the airplane and you're flying over Florida, that's when you'd be able to tell like how big the Everglades is. You'd be like, yo, this place is massive compared to like where you're going. And when you get to Miami, then you're like, oh shit, this place is beautiful. But the Everglades is amazing because if you get on one of those boats, man, you get a rush that you're just like, it's one of those rush like you feel like you're in danger, but you're also just, I don't know how to explain it, but you just feel like you're in danger, but you're in like one of the you're in an area that just like, if the boat sinks, alligators all around you. I don't know. It's just fun. I can't even explain how I felt when I was there, but it was fun. Um, Going on, even like the tour, just going to like Bayside in Miami, close to the Miami Heat's Arena. Across the street, there's a place called Bayside. That's a nice place to go. You could just get on a boat, go around Miami, just see the whole city, see the whole, like, you know what I mean? Just go around, see the different islands and stuff. Like, it's fun. I don't know why I'm even talking about Miami, but I like Miami, so it's fun. If you guys ever go to Miami, check it out. Yeah, a lot of missing people there for sure. People have literally murdered people and dumped them in the Everglades because there's alligators and stuff, and they're just gonna eat them. Alligators are not gonna like, they're not gonna be like, oh shit, it's a dead body, I'm not gonna eat it. They're gonna eat it. Plus, there's even wild hogs there too. It just depends. You won't really see them unless you're like, I'm telling you, the Everglades is the best. It's the best and the worst part of Florida because when you go there, you smell just, you could just smell the mold in the water, and just, you could tell like, yo, you're in a place where you could just be walking, alligator coming out, literally. Like, it's amazing there. Can't lie. Florida is amazing. That's why I used to go every Christmas. I used to go. I used to be in Florida every Christmas. It's one of the best experiences I've had just traveling, just going to Florida every Christmas. Going to the beach, going all over Florida. Like, that's why a lot of people like love Florida, because it's just, it's peaceful, and also it could get violent too, but you just gotta know where you go. And then plus there's a lot of parties, a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to do when you have money. If you don't have money, then yeah, you're gonna miss out on a lot of stuff still. Because to take the boat and stuff, you gotta pay. To go in the Everglades, you could go in the Everglades for free, but if you want to take one of those boats that have the fan in the Everglades, you gotta pay for that as well. And the experience is worth it, honestly, because you'll be like, the rush you get, you'll be like, shit, this shit's actually worth it. Like, you get a rush where you always remember that. Be like, yo, I was in the Everglades, going through alligator over here, a big alligator over there, like, just, and that's where you see the biggest alligators. No lie, the Everglades. You go to the Everglades, you're gonna see some alligators. You're like, yo, how the hell are they so big? And they're like, I don't know how old, but 20 something, I don't know how old alligators are, but whatever, they're old. And they're just massive. And then you're gonna see the baby alligators too. Alligator fish. I was even supposed to eat it too, cause we caught some alligator fish and we're gonna eat it. And I was like, nah, I'm not eating that shit. You know why I didn't want to eat it? Who's my favorite music artist? My favorite music artist. I can't lie, I'm very diverse. I like a lot of different artists. Like, I like bands, I like rappers, but I'll say like, I would say like, who's my favorite artist really? It all depends, cause it depends on the time. Cause you've eaten a crocodile in Australia. That's crazy. Damn. I was gonna eat it too, but I was just like, yo, I don't want to eat like a dead, like someone. What if it ate a dead body and then I'm eating the alligator that has the dead body or had dead body in it. I don't know. That's what I was thinking, because I'm like, yo, it's kind of like, I don't know if I'm not gonna eat an alligator, but that's pretty awesome. You did that stuff. Yeah, a lot of people say it tastes like chicken. No lie, a lot of people say that. A lot of people have said that to me, and I'm just thinking like, what was it eaten before I eat it? You know what I mean? Because you know how people look at like pork, they'll be like, oh, pigs eat everything. So what was the pig eaten before you ate it? But with an alligator, it's even worse to me, how I look at it, because I'm like, wait, if a pig is eating a whole bunch of shit, what was the alligator eating? A dead body, some rotten, I don't know, corpse somewhere of an animal or whatever. I don't know. Wild hogs. I don't know. But a lot of people said it's safe. The meat is good and it's safe. But maybe it's just a mental thing. I just always think about like, what if it ate a human and now I'm gonna eat the alligator that has human, I don't know. I don't know. That's how I was thinking at the time. So I never ate it. But I kind of, now that I think about it, if I did, that would have been, and at least try it. That would have been something I could be like, oh shit, it's not bad. But yeah, I didn't ended up eating it. Even though we caught but we weren't gonna eat you actually ate the alligator. The crocodile. What was I gonna say? I wasn't really gonna eat. We were gonna actually, because I didn't want to eat an alligator or anything like that. I was more borderline like, okay, I'll try the fish, because it's like a fish and then it has like an alligator facial structure and all that. And then I ended up not eating it because I was like, nah, I don't want to like eat something that's, I don't know what I ate. But yeah, it's a dope place to go. But Australia is like, yeah, that's pretty dope still. Oh, I think a kangaroo would. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have probably. A kangaroo is much more safer in my head. I don't know why, but because I'm not even sure what kangaroos eat. I don't think they eat a lot of stuff. They definitely do not eat corpse and like rotten stuff and like garbage and all that shit. But I don't know. Kangaroo doesn't sound too bad because it's like a rabbit to me. When I look at a kangaroo, I'm like, it's a rabbit. It probably just eats like carrots and just like weeds and grass and like plants and stuff like that. Some aloe vera in the desert or some stuff like that. That's kind of how I look at like kangaroos. So I would have went with a kangaroo, no lie. But a crocodile? Wow, you're pretty brave still. But yeah, you could literally buy the meat in certain places in Florida and cook it up. But yeah, I don't know if I would have yeah. Even right now, I don't think I would even try it. Unless, yeah, I don't know if you would have to season it in a way and make it look like something. You'd have to trick me, then I'll eat it. No lie. But if it, like you said, it tastes like chicken, so it wasn't that bad, and yeah. Would you try it again? That's the real question. Would you try it again? Because if you would try it again, then I might give it a chance. No lie. Even though it does sound like, I don't know. Yeah, Australia is it's one of those places I want to go to. But if you would try it again, for sure. But a kangaroo, definitely. Oh wow. So, how much of it did you eat? Was it just a small piece, or just like, let's say, like a drumstick? A small baby drumstick, or just like, what you call it? Yeah, like some wings or some stuff like that. But if you're not gonna eat it again, for sure, I'm not gonna eat it. If you said you're pissed, like, yeah. Well, why would you even be pissed if it tastes like chicken, right? A plate full? Oh. That's kind of a lot to eat for your first time still. Because if I'm kind of picky still. If it's my first time trying something, I would have to like take a tiny piece, try it out, and then see how I like it, and then yeah, kind of like see if I want to have more. But a plate full is like, damn. But it kind of makes sense if you purchase like that kind of meat, you're gonna be paying like a crazy amount. So might as well eat it all. Can't just like try a small piece and then just leave the whole thing. But yeah, I can't even see myself doing that. I don't know why. Cause yeah, like when I first, like I said, I just never, yeah, I played sports. I played all kinds of sports. Played basketball, played baseball. Baseball was one of my first sport was actually soccer. Soccer was like my first love. And then because actually I played soccer was my first love, but cricket it wasn't my second love, but I played cricket and then I was just like, I'd rather soccer. And yeah, I used to play soccer back then. And then like I said, I wasn't born in Canada. I was born in Jamaica. So I played soccer, cricket, and then when I moved to Canada, I couldn't play soccer because it was just winter. So I had to adapt to something else. So I started playing basketball, and then yeah, I played with the crazy thing is I played with a lot of people that's in the NBA right now. That's actually crazy. I played with Tristan Thompson. I played with Anthony Bennett, but he's not in the NBA anymore. Like we used to play on the AU team together. Tristan, probably know Corey Joseph, played with him. I played with you guys probably don't know Mike Bongo. He was an All-American. He didn't get drafted. He went to University of Texas. Didn't get drafted though, but played with him. Played with a lot of people that are like in the league right now. It's kind of crazy that I played. I remember when Tristan Thompson. Tristan's older than me, but I remember when I was younger and I was playing with him, and he couldn't dunk at the time. And now he made it to the NBA. Now he has like, I think he has a daughter or a son with like Khloe Kardashian. It's like, that's crazy. But yeah, I played with a lot of people. But yeah, I played basketball. I played cricket, but like I said, I never liked cricket. I like ping pong. I don't think ping pong's actually ping pong is a sport. I like ping pong though. I played football, but football I didn't really like football still. It was just too physical, too much people running into me and just headbutting me with their fucking, just the helmet and shit. Football wasn't for me. So I never really liked the sport as much. It was just too physical. And then I was always worried about brain damage. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to like be in a coma or whatever. I played lacrosse before. Lacrosse was the same thing. I never really liked lacrosse because it was just too physical. Wait up. I played. What else have I played? Tennis. Tennis was cool, but it wasn't my sport. It was more just like, just to try it out. Well, you remember who? Tristan, or who do you remember? But yeah, I like sports still. I love sports. I'm not gonna pretend like I watch sports like I used to, because I don't. But I do love sports. Oh, okay, Tristan. Yeah, Tristan went to St. Benedict's, and then he went to Finley Prep, then he went to University of Texas, and then got drafted. I was surprised that he actually really went all the way, even though because his height he was just so tall. So it's kind of cool still just to be able to play with those guys, and then now they're in the NBA, and now he's like really doing it. Yeah. Yeah, but I can't lie, sports was awesome, but my real passion was actually just music. I just like making music because it's like one of those things you can do on your own and not really feel like you're in, like, I'm a team player, but I feel like sometimes it's cool to have like something that you could just do on your own. You could just create sounds and stuff. Like, Because thing is, when I used to play sports, I love sports, but it was kind of just stressful sometimes when you're playing with certain people and they're not playing as a team, they're just hogging the ball or they're kind of selfish in kind of ways. Oh, arm wrestling, I won't say that's a big thing here, no lie. But it probably is. It definitely probably is. Maybe I'm not aware of it, but it definitely probably is. But I don't really know quite much about it in Toronto. And I don't think there's a big scene for it, but maybe there is. You never know. Because that's like, oh, Tupac gets played a lot in New Zealand. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're asking about my favorite artist. You just named one of my favorite artists. That's why I was gonna say from what year. Okay, I'll name all my favorite artists. Okay, Tupac for sure. Big L for sure. And that's just the like '90s. Uh, who else? X. I like X. Lil Wayne. Oh, I don't know why I even went X first. Okay, Tupac, Big L, Lil Wayne, X. I can't lie. I really like. Who else do I really like? I don't really. Obviously, Michael Jackson for sure. I like Bob Marley. I'm Jamaican. I like. Oh yeah, I like. There's a lot of musicians I like. I can't even like. There's so many. Like, oh my goodness. I like. There's even bands that I like that I don't even remember the names. I like Magic. Magic is a band from Canada. So I'm actually from Toronto, but they're like a reggae band. I like Magic. I like Linkin Park. Linkin Park's one of my favorite bands. I like who else do I like? Damn, there's so many. I can't even think of all these bands right now, but there's so many legends. I like the Beatles. I like, man, music to me is like there's so many great artists and bands and stuff that I love. I like Beach Boys. I like, yeah. There's too many. There's too many. There's so many. There's so many. Fuck, what's the name? Bon Jovi. I like Bon Jovi. I like Miles Davis. I like, bruh. I'll show you. Got my Bon Jovi right here. Got my vinyl. Like, I'm telling you, like, there's so many artists I love. There's too many. I can't even remember the names sometimes. I'm just like, yo. Okay, hip hop. Back into the hip hop bag. Got some Ron DMC. Got some Angel City. Got Ray Charles over here. There's too many. One of my favorite. Man, there's too many. Like, anyways. There's too many. There's just too many people I love. Lily Butterfield is amazing. Yeah, I'll be disrespecting the amount of great artists there is out here and bands and just musicians because I can't even remember all their names, but if I had to write down a list, yeah, I would definitely have everything like intact. But there's a lot of great bands. I can't lie. Linkin Park, one of my favorite bands. No lie. People might think I'm corny for that, but just I fucking love their band, bro. Especially the new singer. They got a new singer. Her voice is fucking amazing. Her voice is like if you see her, you'd be like, she can't sing like that. When you hear her sing, you're like, holy. It's like it touches your soul, like. But she's amazing. She even does like screamo, like she's actually fucking amazing. I wish I had a voice like that, even though it is what it is, but her voice just sounds amazing. But yeah, Magic is one of my favorite bands too. That's a Toronto band, but they have that reggae kind of vibe because they actually like went to Jamaica and kind of like created a whole bunch of music down there and kind of like they like reggae, so obviously that's their whole like theme with their band. And obviously my favorite song is Why You So Rude. That song is amazing from them. That shit is like amazing. That song. And I like so many people. DJs too, Skrillex. I like I like Diplo too. Diplo's amazing. I like what's his name? Oh damn it. There's too many. There's too many bands I'm into. And just people in general, just artists. Could be DJs, whatever. I like David Guetta. I like I like a lot of different music. As long as it sounds good and I can relate to it, I could vibe to it. I'm not like, oh, I only listen to hip hop or I only listen to this or I only listen to that. Nah. I like anything that sounds amazing because I love music. So it's just one of those things that I love. I like Sting. Sting is amazing. Sting's fucking amazing. Even though he's one of those guys. Sting is fucking amazing, but he's just one of those guys that you can't fucking play with his music. He's gonna come after you. I like Prince. I like Prince too. Prince is amazing. I love Prince because he's just like he's kind of like me in a way. He produce his music. He knows how to mix, master, record, write music, and he could do it all on his own. And he's done it. He's produced countless of albums on his own with no engineer, just him recording. So I love Prince because Prince is just like an inspiration to me, even though I don't dress like Prince, but I love his music because he's just like so fucking talented and amazing. You could do like so many different things. Yeah, and like I said, I love real musicians and just like artists too. Just people that can can try things out and just do it. Hey, Richard. But yeah, like, there's so many artists I love, man. There's too many. Like, oh man, like, especially from like back then. Oh, the music back then is just, it's different. The vinyl, like, it's different. It's a different feel. It's just real. It's just like, I can't lie. Like me, like real musicians, those are like that's the only music that hits me the most, because if you go to like an actual show, you'll experience it differently. You'll be like, yo, this shit is like fucking amazing. Just how he's playing the guitar, the drums. You'll fall in love with music once you actually go to watch a band or a show with like actual real guitar players and piano players and like drummers that are like doing crazy shit. This shit gives you chills. Like, you'll have the chills. You'll just be like, holy, this was worth it. Yeah, even Bob Marley too. I love Bob Marley. Bob Marley's amazing. A lot of great musicians died too young. That's the thing too. Like, for the new school, I really like X, even though a lot of people say that, but there's one thing I like about X, because like before I even knew he was even Jamaican, I just loved his music, because just how he expresses music, even though it's just kind of different. So it's like I don't know. I love X. His music is amazing. Then I found out he's Jamaican. I was like, oh shit, you're Jamaican. That's crazy. No wonder. No wonder you're just like so passionate about your music. Michael Jackson too is just amazing. Yeah, Michael Jackson is fucking amazing. That's what you call real artists. Like, I'm not even like, there's a lot of, the thing to me too, how I look at music nowadays, it's way different than, like, I think a real artist is someone that actually knows how to play an instrument or knows how to do multiple jobs. Like, you could record, you could write, you could engineer, you could make a beat. You know what I mean? That's a real artist to me. Like, some people get the artist label, and I don't think they're artists. I think they're really fucking good at like recording. They're good They're like, yeah, they're recording artists. They're good at that, but they're not good writers. They're not good engineers. They're not good producers. So I think you have to, in my category, you have to be able to do all those things. Like, Prince is an artist to me, because Prince can do it all. He doesn't need an engineer. He doesn't need a writer. He doesn't need no one. He could do it all. You know what I mean? So that's an artist to me. Michael Jackson, I think he's an artist too, because yeah, I'm not gonna say, oh, Michael Jackson gonna be sitting down there making beats, but his voice and then the way he produces records, you could just tell that he has a role in like the kind of drums that he selects for his kind of sound. So you could tell that he's not doing like, he's not in there making a beat, but he's producing, like telling someone, yo, I need this kind of sound, that kind of sound. So I look at Michael Jackson as an artist too, even though he's an amazing singer, but he's an artist. He could dance too. See, that's what I mean. You're an artist when you could do all those things. You could dance, you could sing, you're not just a what's the saying? One pony trick or whatever, you know what I mean? You're not just good at one thing and yeah, okay. Like that's kind of why I hate when people throw around the title. Oh, he's an artist. No, he isn't. He's only good at like singing or just he doesn't dance. He doesn't know how to like mix, master. Doesn't know anything about that. And that's not even discrediting any artist. It's just like some artists don't deserve the artist label. They deserve, oh, he's a great writer or he's a singer. You know what I mean? Like, and that's, you could tell how great Michael Jackson is, or I said was, but is, based on what his legacy is still here with us, with his legacy to me. Based on like, for example, The Weeknd. Look at The Weeknd. The Weeknd didn't really. The Weeknd was popping, but for the mainstream audience to really love him and embrace him, he had to really dabble into using Michael Jackson's sound, even though people would be like, yo, The Weeknd sounds like Michael Jackson. No, The Weeknd does sound like Michael Jackson, but you gotta also remember The Weeknd's also using Michael Jackson, the way Michael Jackson programs his kind of beats and sound, like the way he writes his kind of sound. His kind of songs. Oh, Mike and Prince had beef. Yeah, I think it was just like, I don't think it was beef. I don't think they really had beef. I think it was just more just, Prince was just, trying to like one up Mike, but you know what I mean? It's like, to me, Prince and Michael Jackson is like Kobe and LeBron. Or not Kobe and LeBron. It could be Kobe. Wait. I'll say Prince is Kobe, and then Michael Jackson is actually MJ, like Michael Jordan. But same thing, Michael Jackson. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, it was just friendly competition. Because they love music, right? So their passion, you can hear it in their music. You could go back and listen to their music right now, and the legacy they left with us is just, like I'm speaking on it. Like, you know what I mean? That's how much it touched me as a kid, and I remember when Michael Jackson passed away, I was crying, like, sounds crazy, but I was crying my eyes out. I was fucking, like, I was pissed. I was like, the same thing with Prince. I was pissed but I can't lie, when Michael Jackson passed, I was super emotional. I was crying. I was like, I never cry that much about a musician, other than, like, no lie. Prince, I cried for sure, because I was pissed that he passed away. But Michael Jackson, I was crying like crazy, because I just loved his music, and it's just so fucking inspirational, especially when you could just tell how much work he put into his art. Like, these guys are just, they're like, it's like once in a generation you'll see an artist. Nowadays with the internet, a lot of artists don't want to even put in the work to get to that kind of level. So it's very hard or rare to find an artist that's like as talented as Michael Jackson or just Prince. Because nowadays a lot of artists are just, they're lazy. They'll probably go use AI and just fucking using AI to make a beat or some shit, or just using AI to write their lyrics. You know what I mean? It's like super lazy. And I don't think AI is gonna take over the music industry, even though people think, oh, AI is gonna take over the music industry. I don't think that's gonna happen. Because I feel like AI is just reusing real music. They're just using someone's sound, and you need real artists to come up with new AIs in a sense. You know what I mean? You need an AI to copy a real musician. So I don't think that's like the people that are out there working on their art and craft. They're good. They don't need to worry about AI. But the artists, they're just lazy, just trying to like, okay, I'm gonna use AI to write a song and then sing it over and call it a day. It's like, yeah, no wonder your music sounds like it's fucking generic and shit. It doesn't give anyone chills to their spine. Or just it's not memorable. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, you don't even understand. I was like, when I heard the news, my whole day, it wasn't even my whole day, but that whole day was just like, I guess that's probably the first time I was that depressed. Like, it felt like I wish I met Michael Jackson before, but it felt like it was like my like my dad or someone very, very close to me. That's how much love I still have for Mike. You know what I mean? Even though he's not here, like, that's how much love, because I was just like so connected to his music. And even though I'm not a dancer, but it's just like his music made me happy. It still makes me happy. I could listen to it right now and be like, oh shit. Remember when I used to listen to this when I was young? Yeah, Michael, I think he was really, right now I could say, the amount of people that was crying when he passed away it's rare. Because you see old people crying, young people crying. It was a rare moment. Because you know how talented he was, still is with his music, still alive right now. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah. I was so emotional when that happened, when I heard. And I was pissed off at the doctors and whoever was involved in this stuff. Even though I heard Sony Music is the reason why he passed away, because he was gonna buy a company and all this stuff. And yeah, but the one thing I hated too is just the fact that even though Michael Jackson was a great artist and still is, with his music still being alive right now, the thing I hate about certain artists, the industry, like the music industry specifically, will try to like what's the word? Just try to like tarnish the artist and change the narrative. Like even when they're saying Michael Jackson was doing stuff with kids or whatever, bro, in my heart, I just feel like he wasn't that type of person. He was more caring than what the industry was trying to like create that narrative. Like, nah, I just never, because I know he, like, from his music and just like, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just telling you, his music made me feel a way where it's like almost like I know someone and I don't even need to meet them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I still don't believe that because a lot of people will say that to try to tarnish his name and then try to like kill his music, but I still don't believe that because it's just like he had kids. Like he wasn't like, has he done anything with his kids? Has he, you know what I mean? Like he wasn't that type of person. He was very caring. He made a song about like us, like like we like the world. You know what I mean? Us just like you don't matter what color you are, just like us united and just like, you know what I mean? He was about unity, not just like weird stuff. Like yeah, I won't say like he didn't like certain things, but you can't knock someone if they like um Pokemon cards and they're like in their 40s or whatever. It's like, bro, it's like reliving your childhood in a way. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like you can't you can't knock someone like that. So that's kind of like how I see it. I'm like, yeah, okay, he has that the I forgot what it's called, the place called, um, whatever the mansion's called, like, but yeah, that's one of those things I definitely don't even agree with. But the labels will really try to like, it's just like what Drake is going through right now, even though Drake is this I'm not gonna be like protecting Drake, but I don't know, because I've seen a video with Drake and stuff like that. Kind of weird, but I can't say anything about Drake. But yeah, Neverland. Yeah, exactly. But Michael Jackson, I could definitely stand for, because I know for sure Michael Jackson with his music, he's not selling you like someone else's music. You know what I mean? That's why say I'll more stand up for Mike than Drake, because Drake, his music isn't really his music. Some of his music is written by writers and stuff, so he's just singing over someone else's story. So I can't really take his music as serious as I would take Michael, because Michael is just like, you could just tell the difference from someone that's genuine to someone that's like fake genuine. But I'm not hating on Drake. I do appreciate what Drake has done, even though it is what it is. Yeah, Drake's from Toronto. Drake is from Toronto, and crazy thing is, before Drake got exposed with all this ghostwriter stuff, it's been happening before he blew up. Like I know people that used to write for him like way before he got to the point where Meek Mill exposed him. Like that's been a thing since Drake came out with a replacement girl or some shit like that with Trey Songz. We knew all about that since time. Most people in Toronto knew about that. That he had a writers and stuff. Like a lot of people knew about it. So, but yeah, man. I'm gonna head out soon. Appreciate you being in the chat for sure. I'm definitely gonna come on tomorrow and then just chop it up. Maybe just talk a little and kind of figure out the setup. But yeah. Tomorrow night around like this time. What time works for you? Because I'm definitely gonna keep you in mind for sure. Because like, you know what I your schedule. You said like it's probably like 9 o'clock right now there. 9:30 or 9 something there right now. So I'll probably start the same time tomorrow around this time, just to kind of, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but let's go with the flow. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get some stuff set up, or we could just chat, whatever. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna come on, just chat, and I gotta set up my setup a bit more, and then I could actually just like watch some videos, react to some stuff, talk, whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I definitely appreciate it because it was a good chat. At least you get to know a bit about me and who I like. Yeah, Mike was like one of my favorites for sure. Definitely. Are you I wanted to ask you one question before I leave. What time is it over there right now? Okay, all right, we'll talk tomorrow for sure. What time is it right now? Just to keep in mind, I just want to see the kind of have an understanding because then we'll talk tomorrow. Okay, 9. Okay, all right. So this time works for you around this time? This time works for you, then perfect. Then I won't be up too late, and you won't. You know what I mean? You could just, if you want to tap in, you could tap in, check out what I'm doing, or just, yeah, just a vibe, anyways. Anyways, what's your name? Is your name just Warriors? Yeah, regardless, we'll talk tomorrow. But it was actually a good chat. I appreciate it, no lie. Even though it's just you in here, and sometimes a few people popping in and out, definitely appreciate it because it's a good chat, honestly. Yeah, brother, have a great day. I mean, have a great night. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Definitely appreciate you being here. Take care. Good night.